think I'm ready to abandon what the world needs, because I'm like, why do I need to carry that on my back? I think that's kind of what I feel as a teacher. But I mean, at some point, it's like you can't get paid for that. You know what I mean? Like it's survival.
Yeah.
I'd rather hit the what you're good at, what you love, and what you can get paid for much more than what the world needs. Because honestly, I don't give a shit. I mean, just in, you know, as far as the day to day goes and what I can provide for myself and my family, right? I don't know. Is that?
Here's my hot take.
Yeah. Yeah. No, please do.
It's still hard, even if you take one of those out of the equation.
What you love, what you're good at, and what you get paid for is a caveat. What you get paid for is a caveat. Because again, we're all getting paid for it. Is it enough? No way. Yeah.
But I think I've been good at whatever I was getting. Do I love it?
Fuck no, right? Because no, you never have. I had you sit down with every job you've ever done.
But and here's the thing is like...
You don't love them. You hate them. I think you had really negative terms for them, actually. You had very negative things to say.
Ideally, right? If things were like the easiest, like everything was in my favor, if the universe revolved around me, right? The answer would be I would be paid, be your friend. I would be paid to be Scott's friend.
Can I reframe that? Mm-hmm. You're like, okay.
Like a people person? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think you should.
Because that's what I think I'm good at the coffee shop.
I think you should get paid to be a neighbor. You are like the Mr. Rogers. Like
you're
gonna be the guy that sweeps the fucking sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And if it snowed in California, you'd be the one making sure that it stays shoveled when it snows. So your elder people that live in the building don't have to worry about it when they go outside and smoke their cigarettes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't exist. You know?
And it does. Also, I think it does. No, I think you're wrong. I think it does exist because you exist. And other people like you exist. You're not necessarily alone in your attitude. I think maybe you feel alone in the city sometimes, especially because it's like you're around so many people. It's like, of course, none of them are exactly like you and they don't feel exactly like you. But I think that's okay because that's what makes Nathan fun. And I always say that. I always think you're like a good neighbor. I'd always love to have you as a fucking neighbor. You take care of people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Am I gushing?
I also feel like the top one, what you love.
Yeah.
What do I love?
That is a deep question.
And I said I would be good at and be paid for being people's friends, people's neighbors.
That's what I'm saying. You're
because I love that.
You're a good citizen. I think people
I love or trying to be the best version of me.
But the best version of you benefits others. And I think that's really important because the best version of other people sometimes is still a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? Some people are just garbage human beings and even their best version of that garbage is still the smelliest of shits.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the older I get, and it's it's gonna sound super depressing, but the less opportunity for love. Not just love for a person. I'm not talking about relationship love. Just love in general.
I feel
passion, maybe even.
Ooh, because it doesn't feel as sparkly.
Not to say that it isn't a possibility. There are, and I've been very fucking lucky.
I've seen the movies. It's possible.
Yes.
You could sell out and just ignore all three of these things, right? You could ignore what you love. You can ignore even what you're fucking good at. Mm-hmm. You can just do what you get paid for, right? And just kind of proceed on with life. And that's okay too. But usually what you love and what you get paid for is not the same thing. And it will never be the same thing because that's the way the world works. What do you want? You know what I mean?
I want to not struggle. I would like to be able to afford, and that's capitalism talking. I would like to be able to have the opportunity to explore the things that I love so that maybe I can find a way that I could be good at it, and get paid for it. And I think everyone deserves that opportunity.
But like, again, what are those things that you will love?
I like to travel. I have like dreams of traveling. Like I remember watching as a kid, Anthony Bourdain. Like I bring him up all the time, and like I'm embarrassed about bringing him up all the time. One, because he himself, and two, he's a white man, and three, the frequency at which I bring it up. But he was a big part of my life growing up. I watched everything, even his stupid layover show that was just like a convenience show. Like they had layovers, so they filmed, and then they had all this B-roll of him talking.
That's kind
so
of
they
though.
put a TV show out. I like to travel. I see myself as a traveler. I would like to imitate my idols.
Anthony Bourdain also was transformative in many people's lives.
Yeah, totally. He's relatable for so many people, so it's connection.
He was what a small fraction of the world needed.
Totally.
And
that's a good way of putting it.
And he did what he loved.
Ikigai.
I'm so sorry. You can do a lot of these things and you not be good at it, and that's okay too. I think, right? Like,
no,
you know what I mean. A lot of people do
a reality.
Yeah, a lot of people get paid for things that they love to do. Sometimes not what the world needs.
Yeah,
but they like are not good at it either.
I don't even think that needs to be there, to be totally honest. Like,
wait, which part does not need to be there?
What the world needs, because that one is
again?
That
Ikagi?
one is.
What do you say?
Ikigai.
Ikigai. Ikigai.
To be totally honest, I don't know if that's how it pronounces. I'm just repeating what the junior high school student said.
I mean, that's fair.
They said
Ikigai. They said Ikigai.
Ikigai. I get paid enough to pay my bills.
But what? Okay.
Then go to sleep or numb myself to sleep.
Okay, here's my ideal schedule though. Hear me out. I work 20 hours a week.
Yeah.
I'm able to pay all of my bills. I have health insurance. Maybe even there's a UBI, some universal basic income maybe involved with that. So like there's also that safety net. So like I'm additionally taken care of like with my bills too.
Totally. Like Social Security? Yeah,
that would be sick. I'd be a teacher in a heartbeat. Once you step outside of like public education and shit, and you're like, oh, okay, so I'm good at this. I love to do this. The world definitely fucking needs this, and I can get somewhat paid for it. I think I'm ready to abandon what the world needs, because I'm like, why do I need to carry that on my back?
Yeah.
Is that selfish? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
do you know what I
mean?
mean?
I even disagree with like.
Okay, yeah, I disagree with that. I don't know.
Question of what the world needs.
Because fuck them, right? I don't know.
No, it's like perspective. It's all subjective.
And it's so singular, right?
What is your perspective of the world what do you think the world needs?
Because you're not here that long.
And the world is not one singular person that can tell you what it needs.
Nor are you here that long to make a differential change to that, you know what I mean?
I don't think that's even possible.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Who are you? You are not him. You know what I mean? You are not him. Right?
Yeah. So I don't think that one needs to be there. But I still think the other three are fucking garbage and hard to get and think about, and like really thinking about them is hard.
Yeah, because I think if you just turn on its negative, right? Like, so like what you're not good at, for example, there's so many things you could do. And again, people excel in those things. Like, you don't have to be good at it. You just need to get paid for it. Right? At the end of the day, like,
theory.
Yeah.
Even people who get paid for it are
you
unhappy.
Don't even have to love it. Yeah, you don't have to love it. You don't have to be good at it. And the world definitely doesn't need it for you to get paid at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think sometimes that's enough for others to like be able to continue throughout their day job and then be like, what do I love? What do I want to do? And what am I good at? And again, I'm sorry I keep neglecting the whole what the world needs, but like, fuck the world, dude. I'm not here for the world, dog. Who am I? What can I do on a transformative level? I'm not fucking Oprah. I'm not fucking Tom Cruise. I'm not LeBron James. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, who the am I? I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm not him. I don't know. That's my fucking PSA, dude. I'm not him. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here now. Why are you still here?